Hey guys, so today's video will be an exciting one. I just received a super cool package on my doorstep. I got the second round of Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows. Ignore these right here. They're these Pippi. Can you say hi? They are these 10 right here. I had posted a review on the first kind of set that came out, and I had only purchased 3 myself, and shortly after that I became a Makeup Geek affiliate. So I wanted to throw that out there for you guys, just to keep it real. So if you guys do purchase any of these items using my link down below, I do get a small commission. So if that makes you feel uncomfortable for any reason, feel free to just go to MakeupGeek.com the normal way in the search bar. So anyways, if you guys aren't familiar with the foiled eyeshadows from Makeup Geek, they are $9.99 or $10 each. And the original eyeshadows are $5.99, so they're a little bit more expensive. They are extremely metallic, very high shine. Just an FYI, I do have one of them on my lids right now. So very metallic, and they give you that sort of foiled effect without like having to use Fix Plus or some sort of mixing medium with them. For example, like the Stila Magnificent Metals. Do you know what I mean? So much easier to use. I remember the last video I did get some comments about how they compare to ColourPop, and well, the finishes are a little bit different. Like, for example, the ColourPop Metallics have a lot of kind of glitter in them, which is great. I love ColourPop. But these are a little bit different. With ColourPop shadows, you have to keep them closed all the time in the jars. They do dry out, and these do not. That being said, these do have a different texture than the original shadows. They are a bit creamier feeling and softer, so keep that in mind. I was watching Marlena's video about these new shadows, and she was saying that before she had received, my cat is coughing. Before, she had received some feedback saying that some of the shadows would crease on people who have really oily eyelids. So if you are one of those people and that was an issue that you had with these shadows, then just use a primer and you should be fine. I always use a primer anyway, so that wasn't an issue for me, and I have oily eyelids. And an FYI, I use MAC paint pots as a primer. Okay, so let's dig into each of the shadows. I'm not going to talk too long about the color and break it down because you guys have eyes. You can kind of see how they look, but I will show you some swatches just so you can kind of see how they look. And if there are any that are kind of similar to any from the last batch, I'll swatch them next to each other. Okay, so the first one is Whimsical. You can see this here. This one is kind of like a very light, icy pink. I love this. These feel so interesting. Okay, so this is the swatch of my finger, and here it is on the back of my hand. This one is gorgeous. This is just like such a beautiful lid color or inner corner highlights. I absolutely love light colors like this. I love that within these 10 new releases there are lots of pastels. So this is one of those. This is Whimsical. Totally gorgeous, and it's not similar to any of the last few. Okay, and the next one is called Starry Eyed. This one is so right up my alley as well. I love this color. It's just like a pale champagne. Let's watch it live for you guys so you can see. Oh yeah. Do you see that? Is that coming out? This color is so gorgeous. So beautiful. I feel like this one would even work really well as like a face highlight for me. So I will have to try that out and let you guys know. But oh my goodness, it's like On me, it's really close to my skin tone. It just makes my skin look like it's metal. So I'm going to use this one a lot, I have a feeling. This one, I have to say, out of all 20, will probably be my most used. And just for reference, In the Spotlight was one that came in the first release, and I'll swatch it next to that one. And this one is, I mean, they're kind of similar, but In the Spotlight is a bit more peachy, as you can see, a bit more warm. So they are definitely different. This next one is Untamed, and this one's really interesting. Oops, I almost dropped it. It's almost like, how do I explain this? It's almost like a mustardy kind of bronze color. Absolutely love this. It's so unique. Look at that color. What? I mean, what does that remind you of? I don't know. I don't know how to explain that color, but let's just take a moment. Take a moment. And again, just for reference, I'm going to swatch it next to Flamethrower from the first batch just to show you guys the difference. And I'm doing this just because, you know, if you're looking at purchasing some of these and you don't want to get any that are too close together, then you don't have to. Okay, so there you go. This is Flamethrower and Untamed. The next one is Fortune Teller, and this one is so beautiful. It's like almost like a lime gold, I would kind of call it. I mean, look at that. This is another super interesting gold color. So beautiful and different, which I really appreciate. Before we got, I'll swatch the gold from the first batch. I forget the name of it. I feel like it was Magic Act. Am I right? Yes, Magic Act here. And this is just sort of like a traditional gold. And I'll swatch it next to it. Where are we going here? See the two next to each other? So they are quite different. Okay, so there are a few greens, and I'm just going to keep the swatches on my hand all next to each other so you can compare them. The first one is Pegasus. This is really more of like a teal blue. Such a beautiful, like, mermaidy color. I love this one. I love all of them. I'm going to quit saying that. No, I'm not. Okay, so this is Pegasus here. Seriously. What? And this next one is Fantasy, and this one's more of like a minty green, I guess I would say. And that one swatched looks like this. Am I swatching over the other one? Oh my gosh, I'm failing. I'm failing. Okay, so here we go. So that's Pegasus, and this is Fantasy. And the last green is called Charmed, and this is sort of like a, it's like a pastel-y green, like a greenish silver almost. So this is right here. I love this because it's a very easy way to incorporate green into an eye look because it's very subdued. Do you know what I'm saying? So depending on what you pair next to it, you can make it very wearable for every day. So that is this one here. What's it called again? Oh, Charmed. And once again, just for reference, this is Jester from the first 10 that were released. And I will swatch that next to the rest. And that one is here. I'm going to get closer so you guys can see a little bit better the difference between the two. I don't know if you can tell because in my viewfinder I really can't. So I'm going to get closer for you guys. Okay, so Jester is here. It's more of like the true sort of green jade color. Charmed is here. It's like an icy greenish silver, almost like a sage. This one is Fantasy, and here is Pegasus. You see them? Okay, so we have two more left, and they are purples. The first one is a darker purple. Do you hear my cat? Pippi, what's your deal? Okay, the first one is Masquerade, and this is pretty similar to Caitlin Rose from the first batch. This one's a little bit more pinky, though, a little bit more kind of fuchsia-ish. Here's the swatch of my finger, and here it is swatched. I feel like I didn't pick up a lot. Hold on. Okay, so this is Masquerade, and I will swatch Caitlin Rose right next to it so you guys can see. Okay, so the more fuchsia-y purple is Masquerade here, and this is Caitlin Rose next to each other. So they are different. And I am obsessed with this one. This is the last one. This is Daydreamer, and this is like a metallic lavender. Gorgeous. So freaking gorgeous. I love this. I want hair this color. Should we adjust my hair, by the way? Probably at some point. Anyway. So this is Daydreamer here. I am going to wear that one all over my face. I'm just going to dip my whole face in that. I love that color. Alright, so that is all of the swatches. I hope you found them useful. I will list them all down below, like I said before, and provide links for you guys so you can shop for them easily. Just keep in mind, if you do go to the website and you know you want all of them, if you purchase the whole bundle, you do get $10 off. Like all 10 of the new colors, you get $10 off. So keep that in mind if that is the route you want to go. Don't add all the individual ones to your cart. I'll leave a link for that item down below as well, just in case any of you guys are interested. A lot of you know I'm obsessed with Makeup Geek. I love them so much. They're an amazing company. Marlena is so amazing. And I can't wait to see what she comes up with next, because everything that I try just blows me away. It is so bomb. Let me know down below which ones you are into. I definitely want to film some tutorials for you guys, so if there are any colors or anything that you want to see first, leave them down below. I'll definitely film something next week for you guys. And to address my hair, it is almost silver. We couldn't do it quite in one sitting. We tried. My hair was just like, no, I will not bleach to a level 10, absolutely not, F you. So right now we're kind of in this sort of limbo, medium-ish blonde, silver in some spots kind of phase. So Monday I should be silver. We will see. Check my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram if you don't already, by the way. I love Instagram and selfies. Okay, so I think that's it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you guys aren't subscribers already. I would really appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful or like my lipstick. Okay, I need to go to bed. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye! Hey guys, so today I will be testing out the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 24-hour foundation. It says it has a demi-matte finish, air light, and oil-free. Yeah. 24 hours, we'll see about that. So what I want to do today is do a true 24-hour review. So that being said, I